Rosie! Here's Rosie! How are y'all doing today? Man, I was getting spectrumed again, and that's no good. But now I'm here, and we're doing this, and hopefully I didn't forget to turn anything on, because I had to reboot the router and all that crap. But yeah, seems that did fix it, so that's good. We're gonna be playing some Shining Force CD on this here Rosie time. Started this last time. Bit of a rough start, but you know, hopefully it'll be better now. Just where I have my stuff. Let me know if the sound and the capture and all of that stuff are good. As usual, Azreed Island was overrun. Cypress soldiers ruthlessly hunted the resistance, but with Claude's help, the Shining Force landed safely.
Cypress forces surround the village. They're searching for a resistance base.
I don't know if I gave this guy a bird voice last time, but I'm doing it now. Keep your eyes open and your sword ready. If you don't fight and kill him today, Bazoo will have our heads. Didn't we do this already? Didn't we do this part already? Hold on. Okay, no, it's just a similar map, I guess. Alright. Our legally distinct Shining Force is up to the task, probably, maybe. Wow, a 15 stream streak from Eve. I have never had any luck with the whole watch streak thing. It just seems to not count what I'm doing half the time. I don't know if there's like some stupid requirement of like, you must be watching for this long. But like any time that I've actually paid attention to it, it doesn't actually fucking seem to like actually work very well. Isn't Bazoo the alien guy from the Flintstones? No, that's Gazoo. That's Gazoo with a G. Now I got a flying dude, but now there's like one bat and he's not coming. So that's silly. Oh, there's a flying thing over there, but it's not coming in either. And of course you gotta deal with the fucking mountains when there's nothing to actually like take advantage of your reduced movement. Classic shit right here. I wonder if I can bait some of these guys into aggro, and then, you know, they'll come to me, and I'll be able to at least do something while I walk through the mountains. I'm going on a big ol' hike. Let me know if, like, there's anything wrong with the stream, because, you know, if it starts again, that's going to be really annoying, but I've got some plans if that happens. I just don't want to be talking to Jack and shit, you know? Okay, there we go. It did come in. Yeah. Can walk so far. Talking to Jack and shit. And Jack left town. That's what he said. Over the aesthetic of Sega games. I don't know if there's like a singular Sega aesthetic, necessarily. It's Death Archer, brother of Death Adder. I feel like I make that kind of joke so many goddamn times, but it's still funny to me, so... Well, that's not gonna really work. I'm not gonna be able to space that out, so... Attack! I guess. If it was on the Genesis, I'd just probably like how it looks. Fair enough, I suppose. Be gone, Death Archer. We won't deal with your garbage. I don't know if I talked about this last time, but I think the Sega CD is just really cool. And I wish I had one. I would love to have a Model 1 because it looks like freaking 80s stereo equipment. I don't really care for the Model 2, even though it's like the hardware's more reliable, because it just looks kind of lame and cheap. And also, like, it makes your Genesis twice as wide. The Model 1 lets you stack, which is way better for numerous reasons. Ratman. Yep, that's how that goes. Alright, let's... get Claude out of the way, because he can move unimpeded. I'll have Nick stay over here, because he's not on the mountains. Roos! You think he's good at tricking enemies? Okay, there's definitely a thing with the TV I'm using where, like, when the brightness, like, when there's like a flash or anything like that, like, it tries to auto adjust the brightness and it looks weird and dumb. But, like, I don't think that's in the capture. I think that's just the TV. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. Here come the Ratmen! Still can't do shit. Fucking rude. You don't get to attack back if I don't get to attack back.
Attack back. You can't. Can't do that. Can't attack back. No, no.
Yeah! With the double hit! You'll love to see it. Okay, Sig, can you heal yourself? Because that would be pretty useful for you right about now, I think. He's below every forum post. I wonder, like, I know there's a hack for Shining Force 2 that fixes that annoying thing where the music always starts over. I wonder if you could do that for this game. Or if the whole, like, having to seek to CD tracks, like, makes that complicated. I really think they should have just had the battle music be FM so that you could just freaking pause the CD music. But whatever. You'd love to know what the rest of this track sounds like, but we'll never know! They're just donking me. They're just coming in and donking me. Who does that? You're not very good at it, but it's still really rude, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or heck, they didn't even need to use FM, they could have just used the whole sample playback thing like the Sega CD does. Like Sonic CD when you go to the past. Yeah, level up! Level up for the Birdman! The Birdman! The Birdman! The Birdman up! Up the Birdman! I wonder how many maps this actually has, because you know this is like 2 games in 1 and then some bonus content, I think, maybe. And I don't know how many maps each of them has. Because you know, in the mainline games, you got like the whole like exploring towns and story stuff, and here it's pretty much just battles, and then in between you can go to a shop and stuff. Which isn't like necessarily a bad thing. I mean, Fire Emblem generally doesn't have that most of the time. But you know, it does affect like how long the game is, so I'm wondering if like there's gonna be way more maps or something. Or if it's just, you know, because this was a Game Gear game originally, that it's just like, nah, it's just like that, and that's why we bundled 2 of them together. Rat fly. Rat fly. Hey, that's neither a rat nor a fly. What are you talking about over here? I don't need heals. Everyone's doing pretty decently. Not really worth spending MP yet, especially because I don't have that much yet. Even a flying guy can't hit flying guys. That's one creepy flying creeper. Hi, Chris. He's pretty creepy. His head kind of looks like those worms from that DBZ episode where Goku and Vegeta are inside Boo to try and save everyone. They come across these, like, stomach worms. Dude, I bet with the mountains, that's kind of dumb. But you know, Shine Force 1 did that too. It was also kind of dumb there, but you know. Relatively speaking, I guess there's nothing really wrong there. But now we're actually like fighting and healing and being cool, so yeah. I appreciate that. Can one of you hit this motherfucker, please? There you go. Oh, and he counters, of course. No, that's super. I love when enemies that are like not in range of aggro Just kind of, he just kind of paces around. I mean, on bigger maps, it's pretty annoying because it just wastes time that you have to like go to each fucking enemy who's not gonna do anything. But I just love that sometimes the enemies are just like, well, I can't just be standing here. That would be silly. I'm just gonna pace back and forth all the way around this town. That's just how bored he is. Yeah, Claude's gonna need some healing, but Sig's out of MP, so we're gonna have to use Cray for that. And Sig can just join the dog squad. Hey guys! You know, I wonder what the fairy's supposed to be. Is it just like a representation of the forces of nature that you're manipulating with your magic? This is bad. Or are the fairies like actual like beings that you summon? Do they have personalities? What do they think about all this crap? Great Spirit, you again! Stay healthy! You just go to a hospital and go around telling the patients, being like, skill issue. Do better. Why'd I park on the mountain? Oh well. Yeah, we'll see him later. He got his share of the EXP, he'll be fine. I don't know how necessary this is, but I kind of just want to get rid of this guy. Is there anything this way at all? I can kind of approach him from both sides, but... I don't want to go over the fucking mountains again, so I'm not doing that. Walking around. Hiking Simulator 2026. Oh no. Well, at least he only hits one person. You're not just walking around, you're zooming and mewing. Mewing! Mew! 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 Claude just getting all that EXP up in here. Oh shit. I didn't think it was gonna suddenly come in. The glass rotor. Oh, fuck off! Still think the turn order in Shining Force is such fucking horse shit? Like, where was everyone else's turn? Fuck you! How do I revive in this? Do I not have to? Or how do I do that? Oh, here it is. Sig is exhausted from getting his ass kicked. I have to say it's centaur shit. Wouldn't that be more offensive? What if I just go up there? Maybe that's actually faster than going down here. Get to see an actual horse. Good point! I don't know if the horses actually exist in this. But then what would be the offensive thing about saying horse? Like, that wouldn't even be a word that they know. That would have no meaning to them. Maybe horses are their centaurs. So then wouldn't I have to say horse and not centaur? Because centaur wouldn't have any meaning? Maybe horse... Oh, you mean like horses are mythological creatures. Well, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be like, I'm a horse. Has there ever been a thing where they're centaurs, but they're also pegasi? They're centaurs with wings? Has that ever been a thing? The Saint Seiya movie? Really? I guess that would be the thing to do that. God damn it, can we have this guy get a turn so he can get out of the fucking way? That would be cool, thanks! Christ almighty. I would fucking love a hack for Shining Force games that just shows you the fucking turn order so you can make more informed decisions. Oh, that should have had a counter, come on. Also super cool, I'm so high up on the map that the UI keeps blocking what's going on. With the double! No! Don't like that. Okay, hit him from here. Darn, none of them are lined up so that I could do like a super cool Blaze 2. That would have been rad. I don't know if you guys can hear, but when I kind of poke the desk, the TV's just like, because it's got a bit of a flimsy stand. Oh, right, I thought I was Wendy for some reason. I don't know why. Christos! Hello. One movie Seiya gets a Sagittarius armor and gives him a Pegasus lower body while he's flying. Man, that's gotta look weird. Pegasus fantasy. Just beat this guy up. Donk. Wait, can I just... I'll just stand on the bridge so I'm at least, like, slightly closer to where I need to be. Just moving so fast that you can't get a good look at him. 3D movie version of The Sanctuary, or... I can only imagine what toy animation doing 3D looked like. I mean, well, I've seen Superhero, but... Donk him. He's gotta come at me eventually, right? He has to. Well, let's like try to stick together here. I don't want one of my healers to be like lagging way behind. And like Shade isn't in harm's way right now anyway, so it's fine. I feel like Apis hasn't been able to do very much. Oh, I could've... I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so now I gotta decide if I want to go up or down, because up is gonna have the fucking mountains, which is not my favorite thing. But then, like, here it's gonna be a bit more of a choke point. I don't know, I could probably play that more cleverly, so. Here comes the red fly! Well, we'll probably be fighting that guy for a little bit, so... Get this over with. Whoa. A little too eager there, Cray. He's just like, nope. Didn't happen. That wasn't real. You were just imagining that. Yep. Oh no. Fire. Oh no. I probably should attack the Incubus first because it does more damage. Though I don't know if it's gonna like using magic every turn or... How much MP does this thing have? Okay, so I can get like one more of those off. Shoot! Yeah! You know, for an Incubus, that thing's got a really small PP. I'm just putting that out there. You see like 1 pixel of PP. And you might be like, well, you know, it's fighty time right now. He's just flying about freely in the wind. But, like, come on. I'm sure he has, like, penis magic. He's an Incubus. Maybe he can like invert it during battle so people can't shoot him in the penis. There we go. You are staying put until you get healed, mister. There we go. That's better. Let's just hang out here for a bit. No, you realized what I was doing and he's just like, nope. Just like, tactics? I'm not dealing with tactics! Who do you think I am? Cowards, for real though. Oh, there he comes. Just like, ha 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 ha! Now I'll get you! Tactics? Do I look like I can think? Well, he is a mage. He probably has like a high intelligence stat. You know, were that a thing in this game. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so he actually doesn't need it that badly. Only Claude needs that heal. And it would be quite nice if Wendy could get in, but I don't want to park her here because that would be screwing myself over real fucking hard. Look, I don't know. Stab that tank with your mighty lance. You will stab the tank. Donk. It'd be nice if hand axes from Fire Emblem are in this. You could just freaking pop in there. You fell right into my trap, fool! You took the bait! Or just that would have killed him, that would have been cool. Haha! Hell soldier! Haha! Dark mage! Claude is just clinging on. Oh no! Oh man, that would have been so awesome if he dodged that one too. Oh well. Get out of here. The health soldier is just like, oh god! He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here! I know how he seems to like be in bad shape, except for Claude, but you know, that's not, you can't really do anything with that. And if just like 2 turns had been the other way around, that wouldn't be the case. Games being the game. Once again, donk. Punch him. Alright, well that took longer than expected. Sounds like they're fighting. Let's go in. I really gotta... Oh yeah, there's a big fight going on right here. I really should, like, take notes when I give characters voices so they don't forget what they were. Maybe someone else can take notes and give them to me. That would work too. I don't really need to save, but I'm doing it anyway. You want to save? Yes. I think they're fighting. Let's get out of here. Oh shit! Why did you kill them? We did nothing to harm you.
You know too much about our secret plan, so we can't allow you to live.
I'm gonna give you a seizure.
And then have that rat man kick you.
Where is Mayfair? She must be here.
Find her and kill her.
This one bat. Look, sir. There's a rock. This rock moves. There's stairs underneath. Fucking punked by this guy. Stop right there.
Go ahead, peasant. Try to stop us. You're vastly outnumbered, you know.
Yeah, but choke point tactics. You can only fit one guy in here.
Your Eminence, strangers approach. Let me go check that out. Drat! It's the Shining Force! Seize them all!
Just grab all of them in a net.
You won't take us without a fight. Nick, are you ready?
I mean, you're not doing anything, so... I mean, I guess it's accurate that it's like, you won't take us without a fight that he's not involved in. Come on, Bazoo. Actually see what's going on here. Okay, get some dudes down there. Got some plowing to do here. There's kind of like this through line, but then like these two dudes are so far off. I'm like, are they even gonna be able to participate or? Yeah, that guy hauls ass. I didn't think he'd be able to go that far. Okay, I guess they are gonna come in here, do their thing. Get rid of this guy post-haste. Well, he did already spend a bunch of his magic, so... I guess he's just gonna have to, like, fucking whack with his stick, but... Still, though. You're a dick. Get out of here. Man, it feels so good to be on a map where it can actually freaking move. It's pretty rad. It's pretty rad when you can actually freaking move in the video game. Novel Observations by Rosie McGamsel. I still wish I could see their freaking movement range, because I don't want this guy... I don't want this thing to just roll up and blast my shit immediately, you know? Oh, they're gonna try to cut us off. I see. I see. It's so fast. I'm just gonna kind of have to tiptoe here and kind of see where we end up. He's just like, oh no, I'm not getting involved in that. Save me, blast loader. He's coming in, the Rat Man. Ooh, you better not fuck around with the Rat Man. Oh no. He's just fucking running off into the fields. Bit of an odd thing to do. Okay, now this guy is just like, ha ha! He just leaps out in his robe, and he's like, ha ha! I got you! And I'm like, yeah, I get a sword, so bonk. Oh, hey, D-Bomb. How are you doing? Heard you got out of the hospital. And now he comes in with the blasty. The Cruise Chaser blasty. Oh, twice even! What the fuck? What is that shit? I like this music. And not just because it sounds like Castlevania. So you all good now? Danger past? He just shot into the barrel. It looks like, which is pretty awesome. Thanks for asking. I mean, of course. It'd be pretty weird to not ask. Enjoying chapter 2. I fucked up on the first map, and then I had to go across the freaking mountains again. So it was really the cause of most of my own suffering there. But this map's pretty rad because you can just freaking move, and there's like neat twists going on with how the enemy AI is behaving. So, oh my God, Roos is getting ganged up on by these goddamn bats, these rat flies, you know. I'll save you. I don't know why everyone's got a squeaky voice. It should be more like, I'll save you! Was there a joke in like DBZ Abridged where like when Ginyu switches bodies with Goku, Goku gets so confused that like when Ginyu tries to change bodies with Vegeta, like Goku's not even getting in the way to like undo everything. He's just like, I'll save you, Goku! I think there was a joke like that. Which is like the payoff for the earlier joke of like, Vegeta having to explain the whole Kakarot thing to Ginyu, and then Goku just like, so does that make me Goku? I freaking love how they did the voices with the body switch, where they actually just keep the actor that goes with the body instead of changing it to the character who's in there. Because that always just causes like so many fun acting moments, and having like Masako X be like the posh villain dude really works. And then he just like having I don't remember who plays Ginyu in Abridged, but like having them do like the really goofy voice for Goku is really fun too. I've been watching the TFS playthroughs of Legacy of Goku 2 and 3 while I work on my Super Saiyan and Setsu project. And like, I never got all that far in Legacy of Goku 2. See, here's the weird thing, right? Legacy of Goku 1 is infamously a fucking horrible game. So, you know, it's like, okay, that fair enough. And then Legacy of Goku 2 was so much better that it's immediately like, holy crap, this is great. I still don't think it's actually that good a game, though, to be honest. Like, the pacing is just kind of crummy, because, like, early on, you gotta, like, it's like you're in West City or wherever, and you gotta freaking get a sandwich for Mr. Satan, and then like save some kids who were in a bus accident and just fucking wandered off into the woods. And also, one thing that you know does bother me about the whole trilogy is just like the fact that you're punching everything and it's such a stubby attack. But like, it's so much better, even as a kid, not getting very far in Legacy of Goku 2 because of the pacing stuff. I was still just like, wow, this is so much better. This is like a good game. But then I watched him play Boo's Fury, the third game, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, I remember why this is the one I played the most, because you could just see that progression from like horrible game 1 to like awesome game 3. Let's do a roost real quick. Needs more magic. Oh shit! Can I use an herb on him? Here we go. Which Fire Emblem let you do that with vulneraries? Okay. That's fine. Zig could have a Popeye voice, or would that fit Kraymore? I don't know how to do a Popeye voice. Legitimately, I don't know if I've even heard Popeye's voice since I was a little kid. Just got here, what we doing? I'm playing Shining Force CD, and it's better than it was last time. Oh, you were asking about the Super Saiyan Densetsu D-Bomb. Yeah, I got a little bored with the battle animation stuff because it's a lot of work. So I pivoted into map stuff. I found the map data. I wrote a freaking tool to decompress data from the ROM because I thought the map data was compressed. Because when you load a map, you go into a map, and the game goes through all this code that deals with like a decompression thing. So I coded that whole thing, and that took me like a whole day to do. And then I find out that's just a sprite data that was compressed. which I didn't need to decompress because I can already rip the sprites with just like a freaking like sprite viewer in the emulator. It's Wendy, the girl from the first game's intro. No, that girl's name was Simone. At least in English. I don't think she had a name in Japanese. She was just that elf girl with the book. So yeah, it turns out the map data is actually uncompressed. It's just kind of hard to find it because it's like the map is made. A map is made out of just like a table of just like references to chunks of like 32 by 32 tiles, I think. But then those chunks aren't just like a list of 32 tiles. No, they're actually a list of 2 by 2 meta tiles, which are located in a third place. And this whole thing is just a pain in the ass. And I got to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I could go through the trouble of automating extracting this through all 3 things, but I would really hate doing it. So I actually just have the chunk data, and I just like look at the game, and I'm like, all right, so this chunk is these 4 tiles, and then I just manually make those meta tiles, and I just put them in the relevant places for each chunk. So you know that takes a long time too, but it's a lot more pleasant to do than having to fucking automate all that shit. Posted that screenshot with the guru quote. Yeah. A lot of the time, verifying like what data does what really does just come down to like, I'm gonna fuck with this data and see what happens in the game. And then in that case, I was like, well, I replaced this with zeros, and 0 is just like a chunk full of C. So I replaced Kame House's island with C, and it's just like, here's Kame House just sitting on the ocean. So I posted that with the caption, "Global warming, no!" Man, when that thing fires, I can't tell if the animation is like a cork popping out or if that's just like a fucking massive shell. I guess it would be a shell. But it's like, man, you ever see Gundam F91? I really gotta get in here and beat these guys up, but I kinda can't. Let's just move in and get these guys. I don't know if this guy's gonna... Can I, like, see his loadout? Like, what spells he has? No. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to make this guy a priority target, or if I should just deal with the brass loader. Load that brass! Ow. Let's fucking counter that. You can? How do I do that? How do I do that? Can I? Is it okay? Oh, you press A! That weird button that's all the way on the left. Okay, all he's got is heal. I mean, I guess that could be kind of annoying, but I could also get more EXP by just beating up the heal target over and over, so... I don't know how good his physical is gonna be. I'm not gonna manually crunch the numbers. I don't even fucking know how that actually works in this game. Punch him! Fucking hit him with your stick. Just put the stick in the barrel and watch it fucking backfire and explode. That's what you should do. Ow. You'd think if anything couldn't counter it'd be that, right? I mean, I can't freaking get in here. Shoot! Oh, dang it. Come on, Shade. How do you miss that? How do you miss that, though? can body block it. Yeah, but I don't necessarily want that, because if he heals them, and I beat them up more, I get more EXP. Stop channeling your dad. For real though. Rare marksman that can only hit the small targets.
I'll heal me!
Even though I already look like a skeleton man. This guy's voice keeps changing every time. Oh, what's... Well, I wanted to heal Roos, but I guess it doesn't really matter. What are loaders compared to a laser eye from one? They're not nearly as dangerous, I find. And doesn't dealing with the brass loaders just make you want to play, like, frickin' Valkyria Chronicles? Look, there goes a villager. Let's talk to him. I mean, I can't talk to people. I got anxiety. Thanks, Claude. My name's Nick. You're out just in time. Woldol's goons are about to wreck the whole town. By the way, I'm stuck! Is that his name, or is he just, like, saying he's a stock character? Hey, Mayfair! Over here! A nurse girl? Is she a nurse girl? I'm Mayfair, a healer. My father was Archbishop of Cyprus before Woldol took over. I can't see, but I can heal and use magic. Please take me with you. So like, how do you see where to go? Are you just that good? Or do you do like a Y'shtola thing? Where it's like, because you can use magic, you can use that to see. Sounds stock to my ears! I understood that reference. Did you guess this? She's just got a really high luck stat, so she can just like freaking walk and never bump into anything with, even though she can't see. She doesn't need a cane or a dog or anything. Woldol killed her father and blinded her. She barely escaped. He killed my family too. There's nothing left for me here. I'd like to come with you if you'll let me. Okay, but what do you have in that basement? Stock de Runger and Mayfair de Proust have joined the Shining Force. Can you not heal your eyes, or can you not heal yourself? Well, you can heal yourself, so I assume it's like a curse. I says I'm stuck, not stock. The grass tile is programmed as a rock. That rhymes. You're a regular poet, Johnny. You can rest at the church tonight and leave at sunrise. I don't know, I'm just like, what if the power goes out or something? I must save. If there's an opportunity to save, I gotta save. Even though you can't game over in Shining Force. Yeah! Did this guy always look like this? He's scary. He's like a puppet man. Ah. You forgot the power glove! Okay, I'm pretty sure we got like way more stuff here now. But I can't remember what I have and what I don't have. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. Hold on. Hold on, my fella. I'm just gonna, can I... How do I access the menu from here? No. I wanna use something. Can I do that here? Okay. That's kind of awkward. I think this is like HP up, right? Oh, it's attack up. That works too. Running pimento? Oh, it's like a bell pepper. What does this do? What does this item do? I assume it's a stat booster of some kind. Movement range? Okay, that should go on a healer then. That doesn't make sense because it's running. The Piedmont makes you all peeky peeky. I understood that reference too. Whoa, I didn't even see what he said at the end there. Just quick chicken. What would the quick chicken be used on? Does speed improve your accuracy or just your dodging? The clip bot? How would you use a clip bot? How would the bot know what to clip? Rosie sees woman. I wasn't even being... I wasn't even being gay that time. Oh, dude, there's something called a hand axe. I don't know. Protect milk! We have to protect milk. Oh, well, you know, she found it, she can have it. Oh, more powerful wine. It's really just freaking loading me up with these items. Have you changed your mind? No, I was just fucking done, my man. Oh, that's actually better than what he has. Interesting. And he's got a metal sword. Where did I get all these items? Like, seriously, for real, though. Nick's the only one who can use that, right? Well, Claude has one already, so... I'm glad Lo is here to narrate what I literally just did. So the lance is like range 1, right? So I'll have Apis keep both. And maybe you give this to someone else. Zig used his, so... Makes you move sooner. That is very useful. You are being very gay, it's right in your voice and your eyes. I was literally just like, is this a nurse girl? That's all I said! And that's not even one of my fetishes. Old Lo needs a nap. Okay, did I sort everything here? Okay, I can sell those weaker weapons. You changed your mind? No, I was done. Did I already say that? Because I was thinking it. I'm gonna have to remember to equip those better ones. You did say... I was so in a groove, I didn't even notice. Wait, I thought I was buying something. Steel lance, 400, metal axe. Alright, I just did all that, and it looks like you can just go and upgrade it all immediately. You're there, the VTuber is transmitting your thoughts now. I am the VTuber! Oh, that's that. Yeah, no, we're gonna have that. And you want equipped? Let's like equip it when I need it. Relax. Yeah. It suits you. I would love him to just be like, this looks like garbage on you, but the stats are pretty good though, so. Wouldn't it be amazing and also super annoying if there was an RPG where it's like, the stat gain you get from equipping it changes depending on whether it aesthetically suits you? 2D platformer looking section with Shining Force graphics looks so cursed. Never play Popful Mail then, I guess. At least not the like PC or PC Engine version. I think the Sega CD one has bigger sprites. Your armor looks like it's wearing you, sir. Maybe get some foundation and blush too? He's so mad. Why is he so mad? Maybe he'll be happier if I give him Robin's arrow. Alright, I can probably sell a few things. So, is Hand Axe just like the tier below Middle Axe, or does it in fact give you more range, like in Fire Emblem? I don't want to sell it if it's actually useful, you know? Okay, so I can get rid of it? That'd be really cool. No, it wasn't the starting weapon. It was the second one. You know, is this supposed to look like a lightsaber, or...? When they should have borrowed her sister. She has a sister? That's relevant to my interests. Okay, let me see if there's still anything I need to equip. Because I think Nick needs to equip his sword. You. Alright, so we'll keep that steel lance on hand for when we need the power, but I like having the extra range, so... If you change your mind, I'm gonna change your mind into a pudding if you don't fucking stop. Ask me that shit. You fucking penis. Wait, she's Tao's sister? But everyone else fucking aged like milk. Is this elf stuff? That tower belongs to Bazoo the wizard. Bazoo is Woldol's right-hand man. These fucking enemy names. He does a lot of Woldol's dirty work. Like taking out the trash.
Nick, I bet Bazoo will answer some questions for us.
Alright. A huge amount of enemies here. Oh, we're bringing zombies into this, I see.
Master Mage!
And we've got a skeleton. Skeleton over there. I feel like lots of poison. I don't actually. But that explains why they were selling antidotes, and I didn't buy any. Man, you're referencing Baloo the Bear reminds me of this like Dutch Mandela effect, where everyone's always like, man, in the the Jungle Book, like Baloo sings that he's a brown bear, but he's gray. And then it's just like, he doesn't sing that. Those are not the lyrics. Somehow, like, okay, that's the lyric in like an audio drama based off the Disney movie that got released before. And somehow that became the version that everyone remembers. I have no idea how. That's just what happened. So everyone's always like, oh, he sings that he's a brown bear, but he's not. It's like, no, if you watch the movie, then he doesn't sing that. Yeah, maybe he was brown in the audio drama. You don't know. You don't know that for sure. Let's get a head start on this bullshit. And Cray agrees! Tankity tank tank. Ooh. Had it up to here with non-canon audio drama lore. Wooly coming up with the appropriate fights to have. And we have Muddle. Have I ever used Muddle? I really could not tell you. It's going into technical spoiler territory, but it's never brought up in game that Wendy's Tower and Diane's little sister. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have guessed. Everyone else is like freaking sons and daughters. Mostly sons. Wait, are there any daughters? Like, Wendy's the only girl in the initial party, so there's no daughters, right? Oh, wait, do you think you'll be streaming? I usually stream until about 9:30. Sometimes I go a little longer, but definitely no later than 10.
Hell, soldier!
Yeah, just double checking, but no one really needs heals yet, so. I guess we can punch this guy. I know they use staves, but for some reason I guess because monks, I just think they're gonna punch dudes, which is honestly way funnier, so. might have actually been thrown out of Spell Library in SF3 because of how useless it is. I have not played more than like 10 minutes of Shining Force 3 ever. I look forward to getting to it. But I wanted to do this stuff in order, and it's been taking me much longer than it needs to. But like, when I bought a Sega Saturn off of some dude on Sonic Retro, it's a modern Saturn, so they were like, oh yeah, well, like, what do you plan to play on it? And I was like, oh, you know, probably the Shining Force 3 fan translation. So they included like a burned disc of it. That was pretty fun. I was having some trouble with the disk drive when I got it though, so like sometimes it would just not load games. It would just get stuck on like the boot screen, or go into the CD player thing. Even with like legit discs, it wasn't like a burned disc issue. Not exclusively anyway. So I was really happy when I got an ODE, and I think there's like more affordable, more convenient options now. Like I think there's one that you put in like the RAM card slot, isn't there? And you just have an SD card in there? Something like that. So, you know, you could argue like, oh, you know, I could have just waited, but like I like the one I have, and I'm not really gonna use the disk drive again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like I have no reason to, like, because not only does my disk drive have problems anyway, but also all the good Saturn games are too fucking expensive. And there's the fact that my console's European, and like even if you do the region switch thing, like I think it doesn't really work properly with. Because I remember when I burned games, I had to like patch them with the right region, because the Switch only changes like the PAL NTSC or whatever. It was a pain in the ass, is my point. And now I don't need to deal with any of that crap, so. The thing that made staying home for weeks in 10th grade because of bronchitis was worth it was being able to experience SF3 Disc 1 for the first time. That's cool when you have a memory like that when you're sick, because like, when you're sick as a kid, there's always like that little advantage of just like, I don't have to go to school. There's this whole mysterious world that I don't know about happening outside of school during school hours. I would find so many shows on like Fox Kids and stuff and Cartoon Network that only aired like during the day. Because of getting sick. And I really wish I'd been allowed to use the VCR so I could like record those shows. Because it really sucked when it's like, yeah, I can only ever see this if I'm sick. Uh-oh. Grandmother taped Samurai Pizza Cats for you in the 8th grade. Oh, that's a fun show. And you can get it on SDBD from Discotheque Media! In both languages, I think, too. Like, they're separate releases, because obviously the dub is very different. Oh, I thought that hurt her more. I guess I just assumed that getting fucking shot with an exploding shell would, you know, maybe do a little bit to an elf girl. Healy elf girl, you know? That's what I thought. But it wasn't the case. Zoom! And the fairies have like a white outline in this, and I don't know why. It looks kinda odd. Oh, whoa, I got like super range with this. That's freaking rad. This game just freaking like gasses you up once you get out of that opening stretch. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I do enjoy it right now, in the moment, you know? It's just what you gotta do. Turns out elf girls are very tough. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't expecting a mage elf to be that strong. You know, expect your mages and stuff to be a little squishy and dainty and whatnot, you know? But yeah, man. Pirates of Darkwater is a show I only discovered because of being sick. Because that only aired like in the at like noon on Cartoon Network. And yes, it was Cartoon Network, even though I think that's a Fox show. I don't know how that happened. Rights are weird. I forgot what I was doing for a second there. Heal 2 is stronger, right? It's not just better range. I don't know. And the only thing that sucks about Pirates of Darkwater is like you're always asking for trouble if your show's premise is like, we need to get X of the things. We need to achieve this specific thing, and it's like, you are asking to get cancelled. I guess a lot of those older shows were just kind of like, you know, it's just a conceit, you know, it's just like, it's about the journey or whatever. But I have always been like, I want to see how the journey ends. With any show, I've always been like, oh, I wonder what happens at the end. So when it's like, oh, you know, we never get there. They never get all 13 ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and I'm just like, fuck you! I know it wasn't even a good show, but I do remember it specifically being like one that annoyed me. Yeah, I know they finished it later, but I'm talking about childhood here, so that doesn't count. There were so many shows on Fox Kids, though, because they just had like a freaking crazy library of stuff, and then most of it would not air when kids were home because they had to put something on during the day. And I mean, hell, I couldn't even catch Digimon half the time because that seemed to be on like right at the point of just like, I might not be home yet. That did cause me to just like only see the really good episodes though. So when I watched the full show, it was kind of like, huh, that's the thing. There's some dumb episodes in here. But the really cool thing there was like, when they made Fox Kids Europe, Saban immediately got like a controlling share in that, and just started like airing like freaking everything they had. And there were dubs in there, English dubs of shows, and Dutch dubs based on the English dubs later on, that didn't even air like almost anywhere else, like not in the US. And there's like lost media there now where it's just like, yeah, I remember that show. What the fuck do you mean that's lost media? It was right there. Who do you mean that then air in the US from this company whose only job is to dub anime for the US? I got a concussion at lunchtime once and they finished stitching me up in time for Digimon. I was like, yes. Talk about your silver linings, huh? Donk. I like stock. I keep feeling like I should be healing people, but then whenever I check, there's no one with low HP, so I don't know. Thinking about like getting sick, and it's like I never got injured at school. Not like badly enough that it like meant going home anyway. I would get scrapes and stuff all the time because I'm a klutz. And as for getting sick, there were a couple times where I like got sick during school, but usually I just woke up sick when I got sick. And I didn't get sick that often back then. I get sick all the time now. But like back then it was like I would get sick rarely, but when I got sick, I got sick. I would be like out for like a week. Although this one time, I still don't know what the fuck happened here. I think it's just that my memory went off and did what it does, but like I remember going to school this one morning, and I get there, and everyone's just like, "Oh, hey, are you feeling better?" And I'm just like, "What's going on? Was I sick? I don't remember being sick. Did that happen, or is everyone agreeing to, like, fuck with me today?" I assume I must have been sick, but I guess it wasn't very bad. Or maybe it was just a case of just like my mom being like, I gotta like freaking have you stay home because of some shit. There was the one time I found out that I had like an issue with a low blood sugar though, and like I didn't quite faint, but I definitely got into just like the sickest I'd ever felt. And we were watching like a documentary in class, and there was like some surgery footage, so the teachers assumed that I got sick from looking at that. I'm like, no, that doesn't actually affect me at all. I am just getting real fucking sick, and I don't know what's happening to me. But yeah, it turns out that for whatever reason I had low blood sugar. And that messed me up. So I got to go home. And I had lots of sweets to compensate. So that was neat. I'm not sure what I just achieved on that map. Mostly because all the towns are just this same screen. Except sometimes there's a guy on the right and sometimes there's not. But after that, I got to have like the, whatchamacallit, like the little like sugar things like in my desk at school in case it would happen again. And it didn't. I didn't deal with that again until I was a teenager. And my parents forced me to like go out with them to an event. And that time it got it so bad that I like collapsed and went blind for a bit. My mom eased up on me, forcing me to go places after that. Man, we can't go to Bazoo's fort if there's a big hole in the ground. Oh man, D-Bomb, a fart joke? That's so far beneath you. Okay, we got more going on here. There's a treasure chest there. That better not just have a fucking herb in it. I swear to God. If they pull that shit again... Okay, there's chests all over. So, I don't know. We'll just kind of... I'm not gonna do that thing where I sent like one person off, but we should probably spread out a little bit here. Actually, Claude can probably handle a lot of that, because he can just fucking zoom about. You have to ruin your mom's birthday to get her to stop making you go places. That sounds like there's a story there. Well, I'm trying to scroll up and chat, it's not letting me. That's a problem with Twitch lately. Zombie, zombie, zombie! I feel like 3 healers might be too much right now, so I'm really expecting to get some bullshit soon. Oh, you can actually go around here. I thought these were all dead ends, but I missaw. Wait, oh right, you gotta be facing the thing. Just dumb. Ooh, quick ring! Nice, nice. Okay, maybe I should have actually sent more people that way then, but I'll figure it out. Just kept asking for your Game Boy or book or something because you were bored. That would not freaking work with my mom. Oh, we got the poison. We got the poison. We're in the poison. Poi, 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 poi. Man, I want to watch some cute anime with like a silly, cute girl. That's what I feel like right now. So like being in the danger zone, I guess. It decidedly did not work, but she decided later that it wasn't worth it. I guess it's possible things like that might have happened with my mom too, but like, she would never cop to that. By the way, what the hell are these swords? Did they melt? Did they put a hilt on a crowbar? How is that supposed to help you cut anything or stab anything? To get pre-player experience back up? Yeah, more Sheep TV is good. I don't... Does poison last until death? I always forget how it works in Shining Force. Or does it just go away after a while? I think it goes away, right? I would love to do my watch-along stuff again, too. It's just... I don't know how to get it set up properly. I was actually like looking into doing something automated for that, but the app I was using, like I couldn't get it to work on Linux, which I needed for that. And now it's being like redone, and it looks like it's gonna be way better, but it's just taking a long time because it's like one dude doing this in his free time, which is just how that goes, isn't it? It'll kill you if your HP is low enough. Well, I'll just keep an eye. I'll just keep an eye on him. Oh, I just learned magic and I fast forwarded through it. I need to look at that. Man, you gotta go in here to see that he's poisoned. That's kind of silly. the Zombo first. Oh, well, the priest is almost dead, so I don't know. Oh, it's Muddle. Well, who cares about that game? Changing your loadout during your turn is really satisfying in strategy RPGs for some reason. I guess because it's just like, I set all of this stuff up and now I can just like freaking... I don't think he's learned Blast, or it's called in this translation, Hell. That's awesome. Hell. Oh, does that make it the Hell spell? Oh no, I'm getting whacked by this mage! That skeleton is just Kyle's teacher because of the Jimmy he wields. What? Who's Kyle? Okay. Over there, over there, over there. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything there. From Lunar, I have not actually... I've not played enough Lunar to understand that, sadly. For his up special, he wields a Jimmy. Be gone, Sleeden! Yeah, I got that part of the joke. Now that's damage. Kicking ass up in here. What? Why aren't they doing... Okay. I was like, why aren't these guys using magic? Why are they just coming up and whacking me with their sticks? Hell, sniper. Retro. That's not good. Man, defeating really is just like making my TV go all sorts of interesting colors. I don't think that's okay. I think there might be something wrong. Oh, dude, you lied to me. It was detox. Glad you're playing CD and not the Game Gear originals where spell coding was bugged to hell and back. Oh. Okay. Good thing they didn't like do a proper like Game Gear Mini or anything, and just those dumb Game Gear Micro things that were only in Japan anyway, so I wouldn't want to play RPGs on them, even if they weren't the most ridiculous thing in the universe. You gotta appreciate Sega's commitment to the bit, though. Haha, no spell for you! You waited too long. Now you'll blow your load. Never! Once again, I'm feeling like the brothing is saying more about you guys than it does about me, but well, if he wanted to freaking shoot his shot, he should have done better. He shouldn't have just fucking walked up with the stick and started whacking. He should have fucking used his magic. Okay? Nothing! Okay, enemies there, enemies there. How do I want to play this? I guess I'll just hang in the middle here and see if the enemies do anything in particular. I don't know at what point those guys are gonna get aggroed. Okay, he comes over. Ooh, giving that to Roos. Again, that just does way less damage than you would imagine. Okay, we got a healing there. I just want to, like, try to aggro those guys carefully so that we don't all have to fucking run over. Brass roar. Well, I'm gonna roar right at you. I'm just gonna hang here and heal. Oh, dude, I don't have a healing item. That's a problem. Don't. Okay, now they get aggroed. That's not a Pegasus Knight. That's a Pegasus Knight. Okay, first of all, wait. Are they centaurs? Because then that answers my question. Stock, no! Fuck. Also, if those Pegasus Knights, where's the cute girl? Where's the cute girl sitting on Pegasus? She's wrong, though. Man, they all just fucking went over there, and that's really annoying. I really wanted them to come the other direction. Buckley Oxy. Oh no. Timestamp that. You are so pervy. I swear to God. I did not say anything weird. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb tank. There's that thing not sacked through the floor. There's all these holes here. There's that thing not sacked for the floor. Then, okay. Okay, then why did you want to timestamp it? Guilty conscience. I just know your games.
Power Spear!
Damn. Again, they are just loading me up with good stuff. And I'm just like, oh, that better not swing real hard in the other direction. That'll be a problem if it does. Uh-oh. That's a problem too. Force equipping is a free action. It would be really annoying if it wasn't. That's what makes it cool. I like her big bow. Meanwhile, over here, ooh, cheerful bread. I forget what that does. That's a stat up item, right? Is that the one that increases max HP? Oh shit, we finally get to do this.
Burn everything.
I love the speed stat is quickness. Do you think there were any Puritans who named their daughter Quickness? Let's just hang out here so that Claude can come in and we can heal Claude and Claude can get the power spear to Apis. I'm absolutely... Next time I try to make an RPG, I'm gonna name the character Quickness. Did Wendy learn her initial magic from Tao? I mean, I didn't even know they were sisters. You tell me. Although somehow that just reminded me of that freaking manga adaptation of Shining Force 1 where they gave the characters last names and we get the immortal Hans universe. Oh my god, it's so good. That is a Gundam ass name. Yes, it is. That's what makes it awesome. Gundam names for life, baby. Quickness for La Latine. If darkness was a horse, would she be La Latine? My god, stop giving the healers all the turns now that I don't need it. I just want to kill this dude and walk away. Trying to heal on type. Evil, that's irresponsible. Can Claude fucking come in already, please? That'd be nice. Thank you. And of course, he's one fucking tile away from being able to give that to Apis, so I could have had Apis walk forward one tile if I fucking knew that. Do you have healing? No, you don't. Do you have healing? Oh. Okay, yeah, you do. I guess we'll just stand here for a bit. No one died, we won, so it was fine. I mean, that's what all the people who freaking text and drive say until they get into an accident. I want to see the tank roll up the stairs. Come on. Come on now. The expected Tetris quality voice. I mean, maybe. I don't... I don't know. I don't remember what voice I used for that. You're cool and good at healing and also cute. You are cute. Oh, I just realized Apis' inventory's fault. Fuck. I feel like giving Apis this thing isn't gonna be worth it. I can't like exchange it, right? It's gonna... Oh, I did. I thought his inventory was full. Oh, I just used the herb, so it's not full anymore. Okay. Object permanence is real. Tank is so afraid of my healing monks, dudes. It's just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go over here. Oh yeah, that does make this Shade universe. I didn't even consider that this is Shade universe by the manga's logic. I'm not sure if that's better than Han's universe or not, because it's like, okay, Shade is a cooler name, but like the juxtaposition of Han's universe is just too fucking funny. It's shooty as hell. It really is. Han's universe. Oh no, he's stopping his own reinforcements from spawning. Apis is of course cunty, as it says there. Another SRPG on Saturn I really enjoy called Mystaria. I really gotta dig into the Saturn library, it's gonna take some time. To do the things I never had. He's fucking... Freaking priest just rolling down the stairs like, oh, I gotta get that guy! Might as well get the EXP, really. Really though, I like her bow, it's so cute. I want more outfits with bows. You whack with stick? I whack with stick! Ho 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 ho. Big butt bows just need to be a thing. The big butt bows. The big butt bows. Man, am I glad archers don't like insta-kill flying units in this. +1 for Shining Force. I work with stick and have cute. She does have cute. Elves often have cute. Honestly, the default setting, really. Shade Universe is healthy again! Go on. I mean, I could go on for a while, really. That's for later, though. That's for later. Fuck it. Get them exps. What? Is that not good enough? Is that not good enough for you, Eve? You spoiled brat! He's up there. Don't let your guard down. Let's go. Is there gonna be a town at the top? Okay. It would have been really funny if there was just a town here.
And so we meet again.
Tell us, who are you looking for?
I'll tell you, but you will have to defeat me first.
Oh no, Bazoo's got big HP. Why is Mayfair still not getting a level? I don't know, she's just that good already, I guess. It's like Super Saiyan, where it's like, the guidebooks are like, Super Saiyan is a 50 times multiplier to your power level. And then everyone who's trying to figure out the logistics of Dragon Ball powers is just like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it might just actually be that it's like, the stronger your base level, the less power you get from Super Saiyan, relatively speaking. Okay, well, Toriyama says a lot of things. Well, he said a lot of things, so... The thing is, I don't generally really care about power scaling, like at fucking all, but I actually need to, like, figure something out if I'm gonna make my Super Saiyan and Setsu thing go into the Cell Saga, because, you know, by then you got so many freaking Super Saiyans walking around that it's gonna cause some really crazy power creep. If I'm just like, oh yeah, no, it's a 50 times multiplier. And then it's just gonna be like, oh, you know, you could play as Yamcha and Tenshinhan, but really, will you? In fact, the NES game that, like, starts to adapt the Android arc and then gives up, that just doesn't have power levels. And I don't know how the stats work in that, because in the other games, power levels are, like, crucial to calculating damage.
Power levels are bullshit.
Yeah, but they're fun, you know, you just make something go off in your brain. Arc Knight. That's why everyone was immediately like, I need to know all the power levels. We all needed to, don't lie. Why can't we just admit it? We won't give pause until the number go up. Timestamp that for the Rosie Makes Song References No One Gets compilation. And everyone, go watch all of my VODs and timestamp whenever that happens. And you know, you might be like, Rosie, if it's like reference I don't get, how will I know that it's a reference and not just you making up a song? Just timestamp them all. They're mostly references. Unless it's like elevator, elevator. That one's not a reference. I just made that one up. Also, just making a Rosie song compilation would be fun in general. Okay, let me freaking get my bearings here. There seems to be a lot going on. Or maybe I was just ranting so hard that I feel like there was more happening than there is. Who knows? Who knows? I can never say who knows without adding who knows, and it's all Tom Baker's fault. The guy's just fucking trying to whack Apis. Nothing happens, and he's just like, I'll try doing it again. Maybe the second time. Nothing happens. I don't know if I'll need that healing MP later, so I'm not gonna do the let's get all the EXP thing right now. Whoop. Nice-oo, nice-oo! Donk. Oh man, Rose can't do anything. Okay, there's dudes there. If we go here, it'll take slightly longer to get dudes. And they'll try to come up, so we really might as well just go this way. He's coming in! A little bit. Always enjoy this song from the Horror About Metropolis being the fuck song. I actually don't remember that because I didn't upload that clip. I just uploaded the one of me singing about having a big butt. Oh no, the priest is healing himself. This is terrible. You know why Mayfair doesn't gain levels? It's because I don't have her go in and bonk people. She's only been healing. God damn. Apis OP. Apis is the new May. Yeah, I guess I can... It's probably safe for me to go in here. There's always be a shining horse. Haha! Oh shit, I can hit him from here. I keep forgetting that I have that. I just like, what's happening? Shade! Shade up. Up the shade. Shade, shade, shade. Ha ha ha. Woo, woo, woo. Man, at this rate, I could have just had half my party go up the other stairs. Claude's not really outputting a lot of damage there. I don't know what that's about. Whoop. Shining Horse and a Shining Force with Shining Course. God damn it. Yeah, y'all looking at that Steam horse sale? I wonder what kind of horse games they have on Steam. Glad I got her a power stick. Don't really change the game. I can't get these stairs good enough. Everyone's on the stairs. Okay, Shade Universe. Looking forward to Horse's Ass 2 HD 2D. Well, the only horse's asses around here are the ones that make people censor art. Because they have weak minds and weak souls and weak hearts. And they poop out their dicks. Waiting for Rosie McDamsel to drop in Uma Musume. Okay, but that would just be Horse Cat Girl. So that doesn't really make sense. Still no level up for Mayfair. Can we see how much EXP she has? Can you see that on here? Oh, you can. Doesn't really tell me anything though. I don't know how close I am to a level up. Or is it just like 100 every time or some crap like that? Yes, Johnny, I can see the number. I just don't know where the level up is. But D-Bomb has me covered with the knowledge. Did they fucking come in so fast? Why did they walk so fast? It's so funny. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Hey. First, I'm gonna go off and heal myself.
And I'm here too!
Master Mages would abandon your existence. Did they just come up in your apartment and just start fucking casting Blaze 2? Alright, it's time for Shade Universe to deal with this Master Mage. That's rough, buddy. Okay, wait, am I going insane? I thought I had someone over here, but I guess I don't. I guess that didn't happen. Yeah, no stock for me right now, which is sad. But I think we'll manage. Can I, like... Okay, it would be really nice if you could just like, quickly see everyone's HP, like you can in Fire Emblem. Because otherwise it's just gotta be like, do you need healing? No. 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 You need healing? No. 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 Yeah, stock is out of stock. They come up, hey Johnny, remember the part right before you unlocked the wolf guy? And how it took you weeks? Those bastards. That's so mean to rub salt in the wound like that. Bazoo! Get out of here, Skeleton. Man, the background is just a totally different color with the floor. Is this screen to do that? I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that then. I always see. Oh, you gotta press right, and then there's the. Okay. Well, personally, I feel like it would have made more sense to have that as the default, but okay. Whatever works. Whatever works. Did you ever get the skimpy outfits, Johnny? They're so secret it took the translators 2 passes to find them. We psh all day and we psh all night. There are more secret items too. Were those ones translated properly in the US version, or? Let's go up and push this guy. Just for fun. Because I know in the European version they actually fixed that. Like, I remember looking up a walkthrough and it was all like, to get the Sugoi Mizugi! And then, I get the item and it just says swimsuit. Dang it. Yeah, well. Still fun to do. You got sleep? But Johnny, I always have sleep. It's a real problem. Dang it! Oh, right. Never mind. Well, like I just said, the European version of the original game has it translated, so... But yeah, I would assume the GBA remake would have it, because that was a new translation from the ground up, since the script is so different. Even Sega wouldn't fuck that one up. Oh no, this is bad. Master Mage reminding you that you fucking hate him. I mean... I just gotta play better, really. Like, look at that. That was me fucking up real hard. Now, the turn order, I hate that shit. It's the worst. Hey, Master Mage. Psh. Ah, she'll be back. She's just a little flame for now. You know. That just happens when you take a little spell. You scrape your knee, turn into a little flame. There we go. Oh, piss off. Right in the face. That's what we like to see. Claude is, not... Maybe he just needs a better weapon. Like, maybe it's just that Roos and Apis are overpowered because of their weapons right now. But it just kind of seems like Claude right now is just kind of falling off. Man, that did less than the Master Mage. Again, I don't know what it is about this map, but I keep thinking I have like more dudes over here who just aren't getting turns. That's not true at all. Shade Universe reporting to kill Bazoo!
It's me, Bazoo. Ah!
I am fucking wrecking him, dude. Look at that shit. Oh, you know, so Shining Force doesn't have permadeath, obviously, but what would actually be like a cool incentive for keeping dudes alive in a fight would be like if you get like bonus EXP if you're alive at the end of the fight.
Arrow in the eye, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Well, don't be evil. I gotta, like, keep him boxed in, so I'm just gonna send Zig in here. Oh god, counter. Okay, I wanna not have Mayfair get fried, so... I'll just spring for the heal too. Oh. Yeah, no, don't use that huge pool of MP you have. Just fucking with your claw hand. Fan Shining Force 4? Well, I mean, Sega's clearly not fucking making anything Shining Force. You know, I'm sad that that mobile game got cancelled. Like, okay, you know, fuck mobile games. It probably would have had a bunch of gotcha bullshit. But it looked good. It looked really good. And then we never got to even fucking see it.
I will honor my promise.
Okay, Gargamel. ...
The truth is, Nick, we were looking for you. But you found me instead. Woldol, take me out of here.
Didn't we kill you just now? Why aren't you dead?
Nick, you and I will meet again in Cyprus!
He just gets tractor beamed up into Woldol's UFO. Nick, what was that all about? The fuck should I know? Who's this? Oh. Oh! Free! I'm finally free! Damn it! I'm Yisha, a mage. Bazoo had me sealed inside a spell. How can you be sealed inside a spell? How does that... You can be sealed with a spell, that make... Sure, but like, how do you get sealed in the spell? Like, does he just have to be careful not to cast it again, or you just fall out? Last time we dealt with light tubes, we got a really shitty princess. No, princesses can't be shitty. Come on. I want to help you. May I come along? I owe you my life. You got a big dangly dang on your forehead. You got a big clump of greasy hair right there. I mean, I guess you couldn't shampoo while you were sealed inside a spell, so... Nick, what are you doing here, Nick? Oh my god, what did my voice do just now? I'm getting too excited. Excuse me, Yesha! Do you know Nick? Of course, he's the Prince of Cyprus. He was my master at the palace. Nick is just like, ah, shit. The Shining Force was dumbfounded. Nick, the humble stranger, was Prince of Cyprus. But Nick wouldn't answer their questions and withdrew into silence. Their trust shaken, the adventurers set sail from the Cyprus mainland. I feel like saying nothing is like the worst thing you could do there, but that's just me. Alright, well, we got a big climax, we got the end of chapter 2, and we got the 940, so I think I'll be stopping here for today. Would you like to record? Yes. What do you think I've been doing this whole time? Woohoo! Well, that was chapter 2, but yeah, like I said, this game is just... Okay, let's see what the start of chapter 3 tells us. As the Guardiana Shining Force approached Cyprus, a customs ship met them and towed the boat into the harbor. They come out to do customs? Wouldn't it make more sense to just have the customs be at the harbor, and then, you know, when you park your boat, they come and be like, any fruit to declare? Everything and everybody on board was thoroughly inspected. It took some fast talking to get past the inspection. But I'm the prince! What do you fucking mean? Why is everyone all spread out? And so I escaped from Asreet with only my clothes. Those Guardiana warriors are awesome. Is he just talking to a lizard man? Really? I had no idea. Okay, you can go. Is he just annoying them into, like, giving up? It's Nick's turn. He'd better come up with a good tale. I'm the prince! Next! Suddenly, King Edmund appeared at the dock. He's all decked out. Is he gonna sword fight his son? Oh, his nephew, I guess. Look, it's Nick's uncle. What brings you to Cyprus, kid? He's mute. Born that way. He's traveling with me. Alright, he can pass. Next. Wait! Stop that man! I don't see a man. He's a boy. Let me get a look at it. Why does he look like that? This guy 100% has a weird sex dungeon where he chains up random peasant girls. Fucking look at him. Why, it's Nick! Guards, arrest him! Prince Nick is a danger to the crown! He keeps knocking it off its pedestal. He chipped it last time. They're arresting Nick! We've got to stop them! And then we fight. Alright, well, we'll do that next time, but for now, it's time to wrap this all up, I guess. As opposed to normal sex dungeons, which are much better. Yeah, I mean, obviously, consent is super important. But, god damn it. Why do you have to press A to do that? That doesn't make sense. You dumb... Whoever made the menu? Jeez. Yeah, that's that for now. I'll be back, well, probably Thursday at the earliest, because I'm trying to do that whole thing of splitting my week into two. So, you know, maybe like Thursday afternoon, we'll kind of see, like, how things go in that regard. But my next stream will probably be SMD Roundup. We're going to be playing some more Genesis games, so, you know, keep that streak up. I'll probably be using an emulator instead of using my flash card, because last time we had a bunch of trouble with that stuff, and I don't know, it kind of doesn't seem worth the trouble, and you know, it's not like Genesis emulation is like super inaccurate or anything. Like it's not like with the PC engine where I'm like, I don't know for sure if games will run correctly if I emulate them. I'm pretty sure when it comes to the Genesis, that stuff is covered. So, yeah, we're probably just gonna do that on emulator. For now, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to defend about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Join my Discord. Listen to my album at catgirladapter.bandcamp.com. Visit Johnny's place and go back to forums because things are better back then. And with that, Rosie rolling out! Yeah.